Next up, we're gonna talk about content. In the world of Twitter, content is king. If you want to grow your following, you need to create great content that people will want to engage with and share. What makes great content? So what actually makes great content? There's no one size fits all answer for that question, as the best content for your account will depend on your goals and your audience. But there are a few things that tend to work well on Twitter. First, your content should be timely and relevant. Twitter is all about what's happening now, so try to create some content that taps into current events or trending topics. This will help your content feel fresh and engaging. Next, your content should be valuable. People follow Twitter accounts because they want to learn something or get value from the content that's being shared. So try to create content that is educational or informative. Of course, it's also important to create entertaining content. Twitter users love to be entertained, so don't be afraid to inject some humor or personality into your tweets. Finally, your content should be visual. Tweets with images and videos tend to get more engagement than tweets with just text. So try to include some kind of visual element into your tweets. For example, when you have just finished something for a client or have something to show that you are proud of, make a video about it and share it on Twitter. These kind of tweets are extremely well received in general. Now that we know what makes great content, let's talk about how to create it. How to create great content. First, it's important to have a plan. Don't just tweet whatever comes to mind, instead think strategically about it. What you want to share and how it fits into your overall Twitter strategy. Next, make sure that you're creating content that is authentic to your brand. Don't try to be something you're not. Your followers will be able to tell if your content doesn't align with your values and personalities. Starting your tweets with I can come across self-centered and less engaging. Instead, focus on the value you're providing your audience and use active words to make a tweet more actionable. It's also important to experiment with different types of content. Don't be afraid to try something new and see what works. Maybe your followers love when you tweet funny memes, or maybe they're more interested in your industry insights. Finally, make sure that you're engaging with your followers. Twitter is a social platform, so it's important to be social. Respond to tweets, like and retweet content that's interesting, and participate in Twitter chats and other events, if necessary, of course. The four powerful categories. When it comes to creating powerful tweets that engage or build following, it's important to have a well-rounded approach to your content. Four powerful categories to focus on include actionable tips, experienced tweets, inspirational content, and sometimes entertainment. Actionable tips provide practical advice or solutions to problems your followers may be experiencing. When you share tips that your audience can put into action, they'll see you as a valuable source and are more likely to engage with your content and follow you. Inspirational content can come in many forms. From motivational quotes to stories of overcoming obstacles, by sharing content that inspires and uplifts your followers, you'll create an emotional connection with them and build a sense of community around your account. Experienced tweets are a powerful way to connect with your followers and build your personal brand. By sharing unique experiences, both positive and negative, you create an emotional connection with your audience and give them a glimpse into your personality. Don't be afraid to share your story. It's what sets you apart and makes you memorable. It's also important to throw a bit of entertainment into the mix sometimes. Social media is often a place for people to take a break from their busy lives and have some fun. By sharing entertaining content like memes or jokes, you keep your followers engaged and create a more lighthearted tone for your account. How to go viral. Going viral is not easy, but with the right approach, it's definitely possible. And here are some tips to help you go viral on Twitter. Style tweets. To go viral on Twitter, make sure your tweets are relatable, short, and punchy. Leverage memes whenever possible, as they can increase engagement and shareability. However, it's important to balance this with other types of content, as relying solely on memes can hurt your credibility in the long run, so mix it up and find the right balance for your brand. Know your audience. To go viral on Twitter, you need to understand what your audience wants to see. Research your target audience and find out what types of content they engage with the most. By creating content that resonates with your audience, you'll have a better chance of it going viral. Create shareable content. When creating content, think about whether it's shareable or not. Is it something that people would want to show their friends? Is it unique or timely? Will it make people laugh or cry or think? If the answer is yes, then you're on the right track. Use trending keywords. One of the easiest ways to get content in front of a larger audience is by using trending keywords. When you use a popular keyword, your content will be seen by people who are interested in that topic, even if they don't follow you. So use trending keywords. A summary. In summary, creating great content is key to growing a following on Twitter. Make sure that your content is either timely, relevant, valuable, entertaining, or visual. Have a plan, stay authentic to your brand, experiment with different types of content, and engage with your followers. Thanks for joining me again, and next up we're gonna discuss threads.